Hello everyone, welcome to the prediction show. Match week 32 is here, and back with me again is Ray with another prediction show. How are you?
Very good, Glenn. Thanks for having me again, man. Always a pleasure to collab.
So he was on in week 27, the week where the likes of Man United played Watford and the likes of Leeds played Tottenham, and I actually managed to beat him 8-5 after getting the Crystal Palace Burnley results spot on. He did predict a couple right, like Kane to score, so he was right in that. And after today, I'm hoping I will batter and bruise him like his cup. Like the cup that he broke recently. Like I'm hoping by the time he leaves this show, he will be as battered and bruised as this cup. I would ask you about the story, but I know it's going to be a long one. So match week 32, I hope you're ready. I'm currently losing 16-11, but I've managed to close the gap. There's a time the gap was like 8 points, so it's now 5 points. I might have to win every single week to get to the expert. So the first game of this week, I'm going to go fast for the first 5 games, and Ray's going to go fast for the next 5. So Newcastle against Wolves is actually a Friday night kickoff. Now, Wolves still have a chance of finishing in the top 7. If they want to finish in the Conference League, they definitely have a chance. Newcastle, I think they're already in holiday mode, if I'm not wrong, with the likes of Southampton. I can see Wolves winning this. I can see Wolves getting something from this one. So Newcastle 1, Wolves 2. Do you see anything different?
I'm going to go with a 1-1. I think both teams are kind of mailing it in for the season. I don't think there's much to fight for. So I'll go with a 1-1.
Yeah. With a 1-1 draw. Interesting. So Wolves to drop points there. The next game, the early kickoff on Saturday, will be Everton against Manchester United. Now, man, I'm almost tempted to say this is a relegation battle, Ray. Just two awful teams playing against each other. I know in my mind, something is telling me United will probably get a win from this one, but Everton, even if Everton is like 20th position or whatever, I always fancy them to give the likes of Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea a tough game, and I'm going to go for that. I'm going to go for Everton 1, Man United 1.
Everton 1, Man United 2 is what I'm thinking.
Wow, United to win easily, or is it going to be a tough one?
Oh, a tough 2-1 game, man. Definitely. Yeah, you're right. Everton are going to come at them. Yeah.
Does that mean Everton will get relegated? Because that's another defeat that could easily see them, especially they're playing today against Burnley. If they lose and then lose that one, I can see them being in the bottom 3.
I think Everton are going to go down. Their fixture list is awful. And Burnley are used to this, so I think Burnley will beat them today like 1-0 or something like that.
Okay, so I actually do want Man United to drop points, obviously, so it will be double trouble if United get the win. United win, I feel bad, and also Ray beats me in the predictions, so terrible. The third game will be Arsenal against Brighton. Obviously, Arsenal got peppered by Brighton's derby rivals, Crystal Palace, the other day. A tough away game at Crystal Palace on a Monday night. I don't think it's going to be the same with Brighton. Brighton, another team that's already on holiday. I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. I actually think Brighton will get a goal. I actually think Arsenal will now start conceding goals after the injuries. So I'm going to go for Arsenal 2, Brighton 1.
May I copy scores?
Yeah.
I have to say 2-1. Yeah, that was my prediction. I think it will be tough. I think we will concede, but I think we'll edge it out.
I'm hoping not to see another Monday night performance like what you saw the other day. The fourth game at the same time will be Southampton against Chelsea. Now, Southampton's a funny team. You just don't know what to expect. Even the last time they played against Chelsea, they actually did quite well until they got the red card. I think it was Ward-Prowse who picked up a red card in this game. Chelsea are playing Real Madrid midweek. I think 3 days after they're playing Southampton. Obviously, they'll take the Real Madrid game more seriously. I think Chelsea's already finishing third. I don't think they'll finish second or fourth. I'm still going to go for them to win. So Southampton 1, Chelsea 2.
Yeah, same with you really. But I think they'll go back to their normal formation because Thiago Silva in a 4-3-3 is awful. So I'll go with Southampton 1, Chelsea 3.
Southampton 1. Wow, that's a comfortable win. How are you? You've actually mentioned the formation. Do you think that's why they lost heavily?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rudiger's goal was nonsense. It was like from 35 yards out. But I think the formation didn't help them. Exactly. I think the formation didn't help them.
Next up is Watford against Leeds. A huge relegation derby here. I think if Watford pick up a win here, they give themselves a chance. If Leeds pick up a win, I think they're already safe and totally safe. I think they still are, but after winning this game, I think they'll definitely be. I can only see them drawing, though. I'm going to go for Watford 1, Leeds 1.
I agree. I think it's going to be a chance fest, terrible defending from two terrible defensive teams. However, they both have good attackers. So I'm going to go with Watford 2, Leeds 2.
Watford Leeds. Wow, that's an interesting game. So 2-2 draw. The last game on Saturday, Ray will go fast for the next 5 games. Aston Villa and Tottenham. What do you expect from this one?
2-1 Spurs, and I hate to say it.
Wow, another win for Conte.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm completely wrong.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're completely wrong. This is one of the games that, as a guy who wants Tottenham to lose games, this is one of the games I'm hoping they'll draw points, because all the other games are literally easy apart from the day they face Liverpool. So I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for Aston Villa 2, Tottenham 2. The next game on Sunday will be Brentford against West Ham. Now, another 4 goals for Brentford here. Do you think they'll be brought back to reality?
Yeah, I think West Ham are just going to be focusing completely on Europe. So I think Brentford will win this. I'm going to go with Brentford 2, West Ham 1.
Another win for Brentford again, against back-to-back again in London derbies for them. I'm going to agree with West Ham to... I'm going to actually go with West Ham to win. I'm going to completely disagree. I'm going to go for Brentford 1, West Ham 2. And then the next game at the same time will be Leicester against Crystal Palace. Now, Leicester, very unlucky not to pick up the win against Manchester United. What are you going for?
Great game. This is a tough one to call, but I'm going to go with Leicester 1, Crystal Palace 1, but I think it could be a bonanza of goals, personally.
Interesting. I think last season, there's a season they beat them by 4 goals. The season Crystal Palace went there and scored 4. There's a season they went there and scored 3. So you could be right. I am going to go for Leicester 2, Crystal Palace 1. I'm going to go for a Leicester win, surprisingly.
Actually, sorry, Glenn, if I could change it, because they're actually playing PSV between those games. So I'm going to go with Leicester 1, Crystal Palace 2, if that's okay. Change my score.
No problem. So Crystal Palace to win. I'm going to go for Leicester to win. They're actually playing PSV on Thursday. I think they lose that tie overall. So let's see how it goes. And then the next game will be another huge game. Norwich against Burnley. A lot of big games here. What are you going for here? Norwich gone already, or do you think they can pull off something crazy?
They're going to try. They're going to try, but defensively they're so bad. But I'll go with Norwich 1, Burnley 2.
Oh, Norwich 1, Burnley 2.
Weghorst. Come on, Weghorst.
So I know this game is not part of this week, but Burnley Everton on Wednesday night. Do you think Burnley will win again?
I do. I think they're going to bully Everton and maybe win 1 or 2-0. Absolutely bully them. Yeah.
So that is going to be 2 back-to-back wins, and that will take Everton to the relegation zone. Interesting. And then my prediction for this one, I'm going to agree with you. Burnley to win, but with a clean sheet. So a proper Burnley. Norwich 0, Burnley 1. A proper Burnley game, 1-0 to Burnley. And then the biggest game of the season, probably Manchester City against Liverpool. A title deciding game, maybe not for Ray. Do you think the team that wins here wins the league?
If Man City do, yes. If Liverpool do, no. I still think Man City are going to win the league, personally. Whatever happens.
Prediction for this one?
Oh, I hate being on the fence here, but I'm going to go with a 1-1. I think when both teams kind of see that, they're kind of comfortable with 1-1, I think they'll just kind of play it out. So I'll go with a 1-1.
1-1 draw. I am going to go for Man City to win, and they will be 4 points ahead after this. I agree with you in terms of winning the title. I'm going to go for a high-scoring game. Last time they drew 2-2. I'm going to go for Man City 3, Liverpool 2. An entertaining game. Very, very entertaining game. Yeah, I saw that. Instead of saying a mic drop, I'm going to say a cup drop. That was a cup
This
drop.
is not right.
This is not right. So those are the 10 predictions for the games. Next up are the bonus questions. As I mentioned last time, Ray did get Harry Kane to score against Leeds, correct? So which one are you going for this time round? Who are you going for?
I think I will go for... Let me have a look at this very, very professional pad here. I think I will go for... I'll go for Harry Kane again.
Harry Kane again against Aston Villa. Very interesting. Last time I went for Bruno Fernandes. Who goes for Bruno Fernandes? Never making that mistake again. I am actually going to go for the guy that absolutely destroyed Arsenal the other day, Leicester Crystal Palace, Zaha to score against Leicester. Zaha to score against Leicester. I'll go first in the terms of the number of goals scored this week. Last time I went for 28, you went for 24. There were only 16 goals. I think that's one of the lowest scoring match days this season. This time round, I can see a few goals in the Southampton Chelsea game, Watford Leeds, as you said. Burnley, I'm expecting a low scoring game, maybe same with Brentford. I'm going to go for 22.
I'm going to go for 30.
Wow, that's a huge difference. So whoever wins this one, that's a huge gap in goals. So thank you very much for coming on again, man. I appreciate it.
Nah, always, Glenn. Anytime. You know that, man. Always a pleasure.
Let's hope after this week it's going to be 16-12 to the experts and not 16-11 or 17-11. So the Rey's links will be in the description. Make sure to follow him on Twitter. He does a lot of FPL content. I mean, you can tell, right? You can tell he does a lot of FPL content. I mean, I had to do that a third time. The third time is the charm. So thank you for watching. Hit the like button and I'll catch up with you guys on the